Well, good morning, everybody. Sorry I am late. Kind of decided to sleep in today. You could do that on your time off, right? I think so. Anyway, you know what today is. Straight up Tarot Tuesday. And I just made this cup of tea. Realized I did not reheat the water. This is my second cup for the day. So I hope you're having yours with me because this is not Earl Grey, by the way. It's English breakfast. I really needed a kick in the ass today. Yeah. That is still warm, still good. Okay. So for today, Straight Up Tarot Tuesday, we are using the Radiant Rider-Waite deck, which is one of my favorites. Now that I got a full-size version of it, I really wanted to use it a little more. By the way, interesting fact about the Raven. Did you know that he loves fairy tales? And we're not talking like Disney. We're talking like the original, the OG, the straight up dawn of them. Like the Brothers Grimm, Hans Christian Andersen. I am absolutely fascinated by the things. And guess what? We have a deck coming that will show images from those very things. I really had planned to take this deck, this cloth, the stones I needed, venture out to the park and do this there. Unfortunately, rain. Call concrete blonde for me, right? Okay, so draw a significator. Let's see who this reading is for today, or maybe what our situation is, right? So, Ace of Swords. Always a good card to come in. This is an opportunity to maybe rethink some things or think about things in a new light. So, if you're having a little trouble, maybe it's time to just alter perspective just a little bit. Sometimes, I can give you an example. If you change the way you look at smoking, it's easier to quit. I know. Want to know how I know? Because I quit back in 2012. Did it using Alan Carr's book, The Easy Way to Stop Smoking. And the easy way to stop smoking was to change how you view it. Instead of, man, I really want a cigarette right now, it was, yeah, but smokers think that way and I'm not a smoker. I vape, but shut up. Anyway, today, we're going to look at it. What does your mind, your body, and your spirit need today? So let's start with, let's just start by laying the cards out, shall we? We're going to do this a little bit differently. And we're going to break down each card as we go. I wonder why they couldn't put this background on the traditional Rider-Waite deck. I'm not really a fan of that background, but I do tend to pack around a Rider-Waite deck pretty much at all times. You never know when the opportunity is going to come up. So, for the mind today, we have Seven of Cups. Okay, this is a very difficult choice. This difficult choice is obviously going to lead, if done correctly, to a Ten of Pentacles. This is about your family. And it looks like we have a Four of Swords here, which indicates rest. So what I'm seeing right now is that in your mind, you're kind of struggling. This is an important family matter. And right now, the rest from the Four of Swords is really what you're kind of craving. you're kind of craving that mental break, not where you snap and go insane, but is something driving you a little nuts right now? Because it's what I'm seeing. And when I see it driving you insane, know that there are choices that are clearly dangerous in here, and you can see them. There are choices that are questionable. And then there are choices that are clear and they're the right thing to do. I can tell you this, sometimes the right thing to do, this is where I'm getting, watch out for anything quick, fast, and easy, because it comes with a heavy price. But making the right choice, as hard as it is, does lead to a bit of completion here. And yes, will lead you to a bit of rest, where you can kind of kick back and say, okay, that's over. Really, when it comes right down to it, dreading the action is worse than actually doing it. So what it looks like to me is the problem in your mind it's bigger than what it actually is. You're kind of making a mountain out of a molehill. That's why it's important to change your perspective here. So for the body, because we need to get mind and body together, we do have the Hermit. We also have the Sun. And we've got a Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is definitely patience here, okay? This is going to be something very emotional. It's going to lead you to do a lot of thinking. You really kind of have to turn that gaze a little bit inward. Okay, there's take advantage of your solitude is what I'm saying. Because this is a symbol of good fortune. And if you're in good health at the moment, then you can move a little, this is careful action on this. The Knights are always kind of action. They're kind of like teenagers, but this is a little emotional maturity here. And that's what you're being called to use, is a little bit of that emotional maturity so that you can really look inward today. Are you perhaps the contributing factor to a lot of the problems, especially with your procrastination? If that is your problem, then it's time to shit or get off the pot. It's time to get on the horse and it's time to start moving a little bit. Okay? Finally, for spiritual, we have the Three of Cups. This is celebration all day long. And you're celebrating with others. We have a King of Wands. King of Wands knows how to creatively move, use that fire, but focus it. Fire, great for campfires, great for making tea. Can also burn your entire house down if it's uncontrolled. Finally, we have this Queen of Pentacles. Now, she is all about that luxury, baby. But right now, I see spiritually, you're in a very good place. Mentally, not so much. In terms of your physical health, it may be time to kind of rethink a few things there too. As a matter of fact, if you're thinking about going on a diet or exercise regimen, I recommend consulting your doctor. If you need that checkup, it's time to go. Time to take care of that now. Spiritually, you're in a very good place. You don't really, this isn't so much a focus for you because you're very safe, you're very certain of what lies beyond or what is communicating to you. Here, you can enjoy good health, you can enjoy that good fortune in it, but you really do have to be thinking very clearly about how you approach it. And it's right here that I'm seeing the trouble in the mind, because it's like I said, time to get off that fence, because if you don't, that fence is going to go up your ass. That's not going to be comfortable, is it? Okay. So that's that's really everything I have for you today. I'm serious. You know, stop overthinking things. Learn to see it from a new perspective. Really kind of meditate on it a little bit. You know, get your health in order, because spiritually you're in a great place. And guess what? Your spirit is also trying to tell you the same thing. I hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you at my coffee table. By the way, Telegram group Raven's Coffee Table down below. Would you prefer I do a Discord channel? I like Telegram because it's encrypted and, you know, it's just us. We can talk about whatever. Also, plenty of other links in the description below. Be sure you're going through that. By the way, I'm going to do something. Now, the big birthday special ended at midnight starting today. However, I'm going to make a deal with you. If this did not resonate with you, and you can think of a friend that this is going to resonate with, bring them. If they subscribe and they're here because of you, I will give you a free reading. No bullshit. One question to be redeemed at any time. The old offer still stands. Send something from my Amazon wish list, you get one question to be redeemed at any point in time and one free birthday reading. And yeah, all the links are down below, including the links to mining gems if you need raw gemstones at a very low price. That's where I get all mine. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I love you all. I hope this resonated with you. May the sun light your path. And like the sun, always remember, shine on. Oh, hello again. Yeah, glad to see that you stuck around. Oops. You get to see me screw up again. I forgot I gotta take the picture. I do send out previews of this. Let's do that now, shall we? I know it's a little dark in here. I was actually going to do this in the park, but, you know, rain. Yeah, I mentioned this. I'm having one king hell bitch of a time with memory today. That's what happens when you reach your 40s, kids. You end up with what my dad calls a case of CRS. Can't remember shit. Anyway, it's good that you joined me again, because I would like to ask those of you who watched, for those of you who do, I'd like you to pray for a couple friends of mine. One of them just had a heart attack. He has pulled through his operation. The doctor said that he had about a 50-50 chance of living, and what saved his life was that he couldn't sleep. Let that sink in. And the guy is the same age as me. Talk about sobering, right? So I would like you to pray for him, and I would like you to pray for another friend of mine who is currently also recovering from something that sent her to the hospital recently. I don't know what it is. It's none of my business. But I do know that continued prayers for their recovery would be greatly appreciated. It doesn't matter to me what you pray, what or who you pray to. Pray to the sun for all I care. I would just like for you to do that, and if you could do that, I would very, very much appreciate it. These are two very dear friends of mine, and I'd like to kind of have them around for a very long time. You know what I mean? We all have people we love and care about. Still a great morning. Still a great day. Even if you're on the mend, it's good to be alive, isn't it? We all get a little mired down in our pain from time to time. I know I have. Let me tell you, nothing hurts like your back, right? And I've rolled my hips forward on 2 occasions, and the last one took me 2 months to recover. Thankful every day for my upward mobility. And it's about time I took advantage of it, don't you think? Yes, indeed. So, I wonder if that was the reason that our tarot focused on our health today. Because I know one thing, you could spend your entire time trying to amass a great fortune, and by the time you've amassed it, if your health is in total chaos, you're going to spend that entire fortune and then some trying to recover it. Just a little valuable lesson, something I learned not from the tarot, but from just years of watching even some of my old crew. We once all thought we were invincible. There was nothing that could touch us. Well, as you get older, you start remembering when snap, crackle, and pop were sounds your breakfast cereal made and not you. But it's important. It's important to work on your own health. It really is. I want to keep you around as well. I really do. I want you to stay around and turn up to as many of these readings as possible, or share them with others you may know. And maybe, just maybe, you might help turn someone's life around. They're not doing too well, they're struggling with something. Maybe they'll stop when you say, hey, I know a guy on YouTube. Yeah, just a little something I wanted to share since you were right here and you stuck around past the credits. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other, because nothing will light you up. Nothing will contribute to your health quite as much as that of helping others, even when it's painful to do so. Sometimes it is. But just remember, that's where victory lies for all of us. And if evil exists in this world, then you are evidence that good can exist as well. Love you guys. Shine on.